Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, and aloha to you and to my great ranking member, Ms. Leger Fernandez, and also to my full committee ranking member, Mr. Huffman, for your very kind comments. It's great to be back here on the committee where I spent a very productive and enjoyable 6 years. So thank you very much for allowing me to speak here today on my bill, H.R. 4276. This is the House companion version of a bill introduced by my colleague from Hawaii, Senator Schatz, who is the ranking member of the Senate Committee on Indian Affairs, and it really represents the confluence of two lines of effort. Number one, to advance the economic and otherwise self-sufficiency and prosperity of our indigenous peoples throughout our country, being our Native Americans, Alaska Natives, and Native Hawaiians, and also an effort to preserve, enhance, and to educate the rest of us on the very unique traditional histories and cultures of our indigenous peoples. And that's what the Native Act really was about when we enacted that in 2016. The Native Act really attempted to blend tourism as a driver of economic self-sufficiency and prosperity for our indigenous peoples with the desire to preserve and enhance their indigenous cultures. Because we know that tourism today throughout the world is as much about understanding unique situations, unique histories, and unique cultures, and appreciating them and taking back that understanding and appreciation to where you came from as it is about anything else. And this is very true of our indigenous peoples. And that's what the Native Act attempted to do and has been doing since then. As Mr. Huffman pointed out, there are some technical corrections that need to be made to this bill, to this law, to fully implement its purpose. Those corrections are fairly straightforward. I appreciate the Chair's comments about corrections that we need to make during the process of the subcommittee, and certainly commit to do that. But in the big picture, what this bill does is to take one of our major industries in this country, travel and tourism, and blend it with the desire to preserve and enhance our indigenous peoples and our cultures. This is particularly true, of course, in my home state of Hawaii, where travel and tourism is our #1 industry and has been for a number of generations and will continue to be. And people come to Hawaii not only for our beauty, for our oceans, for our beaches, for our very diverse and unique culture. They come to understand Hawaii as a very unique part of our country, and at the core of Hawaii are our Native Hawaiians. And they come to understand that because it's something that they don't understand. They come to understand, to appreciate, to try to sort through, and they take that understanding back to where they came from and educate the rest of us on the importance of maintaining a strong place within our community and with our society for our indigenous peoples. As just one example, under the Native Act, we have seen in the last years, since it was enacted, some 21 or so awards under the Native Act to assist Native Hawaiian organizations which are helping to preserve and showcase many of the unique aspects of Hawaii, such as traditional dance, or hula, chants, or oli, as well as knowledge about Native Hawaiians' particular association with and preservation of the land, or the aina. These are unique parts of our history and culture, and travel and tourism and visitors are very interested in that. That is good for them, and that is good for the indigenous peoples of Hawaii. And so this has really been a successful law, but it does need some updating. It does need some expansion to make it actually work. So I really appreciate, again, the time that you've given me to highlight this important law and the need to upgrade it, really. I appreciate your consideration. Certainly am committed to working with you to address any corrections that need to be made. And with that, I thank you, mahalo, and I yield back.